family, 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 family.
Lilo and Stitch, a live-action remake of a well-known and beloved animation. I initially never saw Lilo and Stitch, the movie and or the TV show. But since watching the live-action adaptation, I was convinced to watch at least the original movie. There was people in DA's chat who were like, you got to watch the original, and I was just like, okay, fine, let's do that. So my initial thoughts on the movie is it was a well-rounded family movie with an interesting cast of characters, but something still felt a little off. Like even watching the live action thing at the theater that I was in, like there wasn't all that many laughs and people weren't laughing at I figured people or like even the kids in the theater would be laughing at like Stitch and stuff, be doing his little antics, and it's just like there wasn't that much like reaction, which was crazy. But with that being said, we have Lilo played by Amaya Kialona and Nani played by Sydney Adongo, I believe her name is, and of course the reckless but lovable Stitch. Stitch is in the live adaptation. He's just chaotic and just destroying stuff, and you see it in the trailers and everything. And it's like, okay, since I originally never saw the movie and or the TV show, I had no idea about this character. Other than I could assume it's Disney. It's this whatever, this chaos creature, this chaos alien that is just thrown into the mix of like a Hawaiian family. Like that was my initial thoughts on it. And after watching the movie, I was like, there's a lot of heart in the movie. There's a lot of there's a lot of good in the movie itself. Then I watched the animation. I went ahead and took time and they get more character development and more love to all the characters, and there's more growth in all the characters within an hour and 20 minutes of just an animation movie than they do in the live action, which is like an hour and 45 minutes, which is crazy. Because I was like, the whole time watching it, like it starts off where it's like 95% accurate, where it's like almost shot for shot, and then you start seeing the details, and then once someone like me who went and saw the movie first and I didn't see any of the other stuff, now that I've seen the animation, I was like, okay, that's 95% accurate, that's 90% accurate, that's 85% accurate. By the time I'm done with the movie, like it's maybe like 55% accurate, give or take. It's like barely half of what we're given. And it's still overall, I would say it's a good movie. It's a good family watch or whatever. If you didn't see the original, now that I have seen the original, like it lowers my score. Oddly enough, I would say I would give this movie like maybe a 7 out of 10 type of deal, like a solid 7. Like it was a decent little watch. I was actually just more surprised about the reactions or the lack of reactions during the movie. Yeah, I mean, like you got Captain Gantu is not there. There's a few other things. I'm not trying to throw out spoilers or whatever. I mean, a lot of the stuff's online. People are probably already seeing it, but the way that it ends is different. Like it's supposed to be heartfelt. Like they keep saying Ohana means family, and then at the end they oddly kind of split their family, even though it's not quite splitting the family. It's like, yeah, you're still giving that person a send off in a way, but they don't do that in the animation. Like the animation is so much more heartfelt. It's so much better, and even with the lines that are in it, because there's like one line at the end what Stitch gives or whatever, and it's like, wow, it's a very sweet, adorable, and nice line. He does it in the animation, and it just works a lot better. And like I said, I didn't know that before I watched it, before I watched the live action. But I would say it's still worth seeing or whatever, especially if you haven't seen any of the other stuff. Because I think there's also a TV show that Lilo and Stitch has a TV show. With that being said, um, overall, like I still enjoyed the movie, but after watching the animation, it definitely diminished my joy of that movie a little bit because I was like, now I see what people are complaining about. Now I see what people are talking about. But since I saw the live action first, I was like, the live action was fine. It was okay. And I'll say this again: the lack of reaction in the theater that I was at, which was crazy because it was opening night. That was odd. I think overall most people would still enjoy the movie, and I'm gonna stick with my initial reaction, which is I don't see any replay value in this movie though, because a lot of Disney movies, they have songs, kids want to sing along to it, whatever. I don't see a lot of people and our kids being like, I need to watch that again. Even the stuff that Stitch does is not like it's not funny enough or like crazy enough to where it's like, oh, you gotta see this crazy wacky alien doing some weird stuff. It's just not gonna happen. Like I don't see it like that. It's not that entertaining, and a lot of the stuff you could probably see in the trailer. So overall, I still like with reconsideration now that I've seen the actual movie. I'm gonna go like maybe a 5 out of 10 on this movie. If you've not seen the animation version or the animated version, I would say go ahead and go check this out live action. I mean, if you got kids and whatever, like yeah, go take your kids to this. Your kids will still have a good time. Yeah, it's still a fun whatever movie. The actors do a good job, and it's it's I guess I would say it's relatively cute or something like that. After watching the animation, I'm like, dude, you just watch the animation. Just if you have Disney Plus, just go watch that. Anyways, if you like this review and you want to catch another one, go ahead and subscribe. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that like get me boosted. All right, I'll catch you guys later.